some reason this seems a little high dollar for a mini bike.
It is exceptionally clean though, I gotta say.
You know what? You're the only one that could say that joke because you're from Italian. You're from Italy.
Oh no! Dude, it looks kind of quick.
The pick broke in the seal.
What's up everybody? Today on Cars and Cameras, I went fishing on Facebook Marketplace and I caught this sweet late 1960s Italian two-stroke, three-speed mini bike. I had to have it, the price was right, parts are impossible to find, and I really don't know anything about it other than it is loaded front to back with really sweet features. So today on Cars and Cameras, we're gonna try to get this obscure European mini bike running and riding again, or we're gonna have a really sweet new shop chandelier.
So when we picked this thing up, we kind of put a line out there to our fans, hoping that they would kind of help us identify it or find some more information on it. And what's really funny is they found this exact bike in a photo on Reddit from 4 years ago. So it's usually like when you look up a mini bike, you kind of find the pamphlet from when it was originally sold or whatever magazine it was in. Just some more information and photos of other people having it. This is it. Like, the only photo that we can find is this bike.
So the 18-year-old I bought it from said he bought it 3 or 4 years ago, never got the clutch working right. So he said it had it running, but he thought there was something wrong with the clutch, but never tried to diagnose it. So that's going to be the big question mark in this build. Well, first, will it run? And then second, is there a problem with the clutch that we need parts for? Or do we just need to do the unstick it magic trick?
That, you know. And I just taking a look at it, you know, being that the bike's high up, I noticed a few goodies up under the seat. But then like what I found under the seat kind of distracted me from the seat, because the coil for the ignition is under here and the kill switch as well, which is kind of strange. And I was like, is that factory? And it's a green tab.
Dude, it might be.
But look at the springs in the seat. Like, that actually has like your grandma's furniture kind of style. I hated to say that, but I mean, like, there's springs in the seat for the softness. Yeah. I've never seen a mini bike with that. I mean, that's like, for some reason this seems a little high dollar for a mini bike.
No, it does. I mean, the exhaust is insane. The paint is really nice. It's like a candy almost, and it's,
dude, I think almost everything was it chrome and aluminum.
Yeah,
we could have
the
polished.
detail work.
We could have it polished on this.
So it's rubbing me all the right ways. It's just, you know, is it gonna work?
Dude, look at this carburetor over here. It's a bowl-less carburetor. I mean, there is a bowl. It's on the other side, but there's the choke.
All right.
I think. And there's a snap ring to get the air filter guard off. So we'll probably start with that and make sure there's no stuff in there or whatever. But
that's a good point. We can check the fuel tank and
yeah, I mean,
see how bad it is.
Dude, this is such a killer tank.
Yeah, that's original too.
I mean, it's only got one little dent and scratch in it, but we'll put a sticker over that. No big deal. I mean, it seems like these are the original tires. You would hope. I mean, what? Hold on.
Is it a Pirelli?
Dude, it's a Pirelli.
Yeah, I think that's the original tire.
Made in Italy.
That's sweet.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Don't let me down, baby.
Oh.
You know, these were built like 20 minutes from Ducati and Lamborghini.
Dude, you could tell because look at the foot pegs. They say sport on them. The S is going on this one, but
port. Tune port?
Port and polish. No. They have the tabs on the bottom of the tank to hold the coil wire off the engine. I mean, this was really thought out.
So first things first, we're gonna check and see if the fuel was left off and if there's any fuel in it.
Oh boy. Yeah, and those lines, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna break.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put all new lines.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put new lines and new filter. But look, the fuel filter's almost on the exhaust, so we'll do something about that. But yeah, this is like the fuel comes out and then goes into here, and then what this looks like is a maybe a primer,
right?
Which is super cool, but I don't know if I'm not looking forward to taking that carburetor apart.
I say we let sleeping dogs lie.
If it works, it works. Oh, I got it off.
The throttle feels not so good, so we're just gonna pop the slide out and have a look.
And just remember the choke is pointing there and the throttle cable is at the head. Might run into an issue. Uh-oh. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it out without pulling the tank. Dang. Alright. Whew. That's cool.
Yeah, never seen that before.
Oh. So I'm guessing this is like a early version of like a reusable, like cleanable air filter.
Dude, it's a Brillo pad. You clean your dishes with that. You clean your casting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what, that ain't gonna start no dust, but it'll stop the big stuff, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You gotta wonder how much is original and how much is like a retrofit because they couldn't find parts, you know? Wow, it is exceptionally clean though, I gotta say.
Yeah, I don't think you would get it. I don't think it would be this clean if we were dealing with 4-stroke stuff. So that's
I mean, it
the
looks
choke.
like we have throttle operation.
Yeah.
And it returns.
You got to make it return.
Ah.
But that's not the end of the world.
So now that we know our intake is clean and we're not going to ingest stuff when we kick it over, we're going to move on to like the obvious elephant in the room, and that's dangling and unattached wires.
Yeah, that's usually a good place to start.
So after doing some research on the charging system, we got nothing, basically. It's like that scene out of Spaceballs.
Oh, man.
What we did learn is that they actually sold these under the Indian name for a period of time. That being said, still was not able to find an exact match for the engine. We still don't even know the engine size. It's nowhere on the case, at least where it should be from what I'm reading online. So we're going to just randomly plug things in based off of kind of some diagrams we found online that seem similar-ish and check for spark and go from there.
Oh, man, listen to that. Oh, it's
Dude, we have spark.
Do we really?
Yeah.
Oh, we do. Oh, that's so cool.
Freaking awesome. Now that we have ignition, we're going to check the transmission fluid. So we're going to drain what's in there and refill it. We're not exactly sure what it is, but we're going to start by cleaning the underside of the bike because it's just disgusting, and then drain it. So while doing our quick engine clean, we made an awesome discovery. We found the model number. This is a Morini 4MP, supposedly made from 1964 to 1966. It's a 4-speed, and if it's a Italian market bike, it's 1.3 horsepower at 4,400 RPM. Or if it's made for other markets, it would be 2 horsepower at 6,500 RPM. So for our sake, I hope it was made for other markets. Now, I do have some more information about this bike from the person I bought this from. So I bought this from like an 18, 19-year-old kid who had bought it 4 years ago from an Italian guy who didn't know much English. So the story I got was that he brought it over with him when he moved to the United States from Italy. So this could be the 1.3 horsepower Italian market 4MP. However, contradicting kind of that information, we have Russell stickers that have a Kansas City, Missouri address on this bike. So maybe it was brought over from Italy and then serviced at Russell's for a period of time, or maybe it was originally sold in the United States at Russell's Power Sports dealership. We don't know.
Yeah, if that was somebody's grandpa, let us know.
Yeah, we want to know. Want to hear all the comments. So I'm going through the shop manual here, and of course it's all in Italian. But what I'm able to figure out is that the domestic market version had a top speed of 40 kilometers per hour, and the other market version had a top speed of 60, whereas it's 60 kilometers an hour. And it also lists fuel consumption. So by the end of this episode, I want to hit the original top speed of this bike, whether it's 40 kilometers an hour or 60. It's somewhere between 25 and 34 miles an hour.
I think you're going to need a longer back road.
Let's put it in the back of a truck.
Yeah, there you go.
So the plot thickens. The more we look over this thing, the more we're thinking this might be the Super Sport Edition or the Turbo. We pointed out the Turbo markings in the casting originally, and I was looking through these old shop manuals, and they mention a Turbo model here, the Super Sport, the 4MP-S Super Sport, and that's supposed to have a top speed of 90 kilometers an hour with a 4-speed. So we're knocking on 55 miles an hour. So,
oh my god.
yeah, we could have a scorcher.
I mean, it's got front
hand.
and rear brakes, so that's... Most mini bikes of this era only have like a scrub brake.
Yeah.
This has got front and rear drum brakes, so...
So we will know very quickly if we have the fast one or the slow one. While we were able to find a spec list, finally, on this engine, we were not able to find a full shop manual.
I wonder if that might be the... when you fill it up, if it runs out of there. Because, see, I'm so, like... Yeah, because there's a secondary bolt, but we don't know if that's, like, a transmission thing. There's a gasket on it. But, like, as I took this out, it felt like something was kind of pushing against it, so I put it back. I got scared.
So not only do we need to correctly guess how to drain the oil, we have to correctly guess the full level.
And what kind of oil. But we're just... I'm assuming
1040 gear oil.
It's got to be the wet
oil.
Yeah,
wet clutch, yeah.
Okay.
It's olive oil.
You know what? You're the only one that could say that joke because you're from Italian. You're from Italy. Not really. I didn't know what I was saying. You caught me
You're
off.
from Italian.
Yeah, you caught me so off guard, dude. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
It's in great shape.
That oil looks fantastic.
Put it back.
Put it back in. All right, so we can measure it at the very least and know that we have to put at least that much back in.
Turns out what John was looking at, he thought he was looking at torque specs, but he Google translated it, and it was actually a parts list and how much they cost. So it's kind of funny.
Oops.
No big deal. Honest mistake. It could happen to anybody.
So we're just putting 16 ounces back in because that's how much came out.
Yep.
And adding a little bit for good measure.
Yeah, because I'm spilling it, trying to pour it out of this thing for some reason.
So a little worried about the clutch. We will see.
I think I might zip tie that.
All right, so we're about to the point where we're ready to put some two-stroke fuel in here. So we have somewhere between 32 and 40 to 1. Honestly, I couldn't find what it's supposed to take, but we're using modern two-stroke oil. It should be way nicer than anything this thing ate back in the day. So I'm just gonna put a splash in.
Oh, okay, so the petcock is...
Oh, the petcock is open. I just wanted to see the quality of the fuel before we...
Okay, so that's off.
Put it in the carburetor. So I guess I'll add a little bit more.
And then reserve. Oh, that's cool. Dang,
Petcock works?
So there's a reserve, yeah, because look, it's off, on, and then still on. So the pointing back is off.
Okay.
Seems like.
How did it look? I mean, it looks...
I'm not seeing any chunks or anything in the drain pan.
All right.
So.
And we have a fresh fuel filter, so I say we send it.
Yeah, fine with me.
There we go. Put a little more fuel in there.
Yeah. It should have enough to at least kick it off. What we want it to do. And there it goes. Uh-oh.
So we're literally ready to fire this thing up, and we're having like the most intense rainstorm I think we've ever had.
It's a monsoon!
It's about to be so bad. Oh no!
Whoa! Good thing we're inside!
I gotta look again. That is horrible. Alright, so if you hear a little background noise, you know what it is.
That would so be Ike. Oh, my windows are down in my Suburban. I think it's trying to run. Oh, let's see.
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah, clutch works. Well, Randy, I'm gonna dump it.
Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah, dude.
Take out the camera. Yay!
Heck yeah, buddy.
It
Put it
sounds
there.
like an old engine.
I can't believe it. It sounds cool too. It's got a unique sound to it.
I wish the rain would quit so we could actually hear everything.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dear.
Get down. Get off the table.
Getting off the table.
Oh.
Crap, man. So, hadn't gotten the idle quite right, but we haven't even messed with any of this.
Right. There are all kinds of screws on the carburetor. I got to look up what kind of carb this is and figure it out. But it sounds healthy, man. I can't wait to rip it.
Yeah, I mean, it's so... I can't do it again, man. We spoke too soon.
So we're gonna get the air filter installed and fired up one more time just so we can test our kill switch. And if it passes that, then honestly we might just sit here and clean it, make it look really pretty in time for Ike to arrive. Nice. There we go. Sweet.
Just hadn't gotten the idle yet, but
yeah,
it's okay.
Hard to believe it's so old. I mean, the paint is so nice and it's not really rusty. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, the
Doesn't make any
fender's got some surface rust on
Right.
the other side, so I don't know. I mean, it shows its age in certain spots, but in other areas it's like, whoa,
Yeah.
like brand new.
Oh my God. This is bad.
This is really bad. Yeah, the top of this is about to float away. Not really,
Dude,
but
this is real.
yeah,
This
so
is
look at the flow coming in. It ain't stopping.
oh,
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
dude.
'Cause look, you'll go in the pond.
Oh, all right. Yep, shoes are.
Hey, thank goodness these trees are here.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
it would be gone. Yeah. This is nuts. I think it went from like a half-acre pond to an acre and a half pond. Wait, is all that a lake back there? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's not good. That's bad. Oh, let's look at the river crossing. Wow. Oh. That's our racetrack. You'd be better off trying to take a boat around the track right now. Oh, yeah. Oops. Oh, it's cold. So all that's just coming right from the pond. That's turns 2 and 3. And I'm just getting over being sick. This is bad. Dude, this is bad. Wow, that's bad.
God damn it. That's frustrating. It's that post right there. You gotta be careful, but
Yeah.
dude, we've got a river flowing down the track. Ah! That's not good. Yeah, so like where you're at, there's 6 feet of water right here.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, if I jumped in, I'd pop up down there. Yeah.
Well,
Kevin, you want to take the 3-wheeler down here again?
I have never seen water connect to all of this.
No.
Ever.
Wow. This is the worst I've ever seen this.
This is horrible.
Because look at where it's flowing from.
I've never even seen water flow from over there.
It's off your property. So it's from the road. Oh, dude, that's crazy looking.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts.
I feel sorry. I'm in boots. And
Yeah, I know, and I'm just getting over a cold. It's all right.
Oh, man.
I'll go change.
Yeah, you might want to go hop in the warm shower after this. Oh, look at the track, though. It's grooved to that.
Yeah, sure did.
This is good. But it's also at the point where, like, what can we do? Nothing.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing. We're going to have to go back the way we came, though.
No. Yeah, no, we ain't crossing that.
This is whitewater rapids.
Yeah, it's bad.
You ever done that before?
Yeah, it's fun.
I haven't.
I don't want to do it here.
You want to try it?
No. Well, maybe if we can just wear our helmets.
Wouldn't that, well, see, going under the bridge is the dangerous part. But wouldn't it be so fun to just hop in right here with a helmet on?
Where's your sense of adventure? Yeah. Holy cow.
It's cold. Like, this is really cold, and I'd be worried about getting pinned in a tree. Because look at all.
That's usually dry.
Yeah.
Like, and now it's 1.5 feet underwater. Yowza.
So, do we have a go-kart that'll make it through this stuff? Anybody want to get wet?
Do we?
The four-wheeler will do it.
Hey, Charles just volunteered the four-wheeler on a Grand Prix lap.
That's nuts. That's usually like feet.
That's a flow right there. No.
Oh man, it's coming from the opposite way of what I thought it would. Look at this.
Oh. Hey man, you should jump in there. Isn't that thing like 4 feet around?
Yeah, you can stand up in
You
that.
can almost stand up in it.
Yeah.
John, you could stand
And
up in it.
Hey.
Hey, and you know the one on the other side of your property that goes under the road? The deer are using that as transportation.
Okay.
Not today.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit, maybe
Well, we can tell which way the flow is coming. I thought it was more flooded up on this side, but I was wrong. It's more flooded up on that side.
Yeah, it's always gone this way that I can tell. Well, they warned about flash flooding, but this is more than I've ever known around here.
Yep.
Holy cow.
Yeah. There's never water there.
No.
Deep.
I don't think we're doing any hot laps today.
Here, like 4
Yeah, 4 or 5 years almost, yeah.
Wow. Has it been raining like hard here, or has it just been kind of?
Oh, it's been dumping.
Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be about like 30 feet that way. This is bad, Quinn. Like, we're about to lose the back berm of the pond, which is going to be very expensive.
Lose the back berm
It's overflowing, and if, you know...
to that direction?
Yeah, it's over all that. All right.
Man, it is nasty out there. Y'all had me out there waiting. Oh.
Dude, I'm telling you.
It's bigger than I thought it was. You know, I was seeing this on Facebook Marketplace, and I was just like, this is a good buy.
Probably a basket case. That's what I thought.
This is a good buy.
Yeah.
This looks great.
It's the turbo model, dude.
Yes, the high. And this is basically the
What?
HO,
Yeah.
the high output,
It's the high output.
4-speed.
It's
Okay.
like 6 horsepower, brother.
This thing is sweet. Is it really?
8,500 RPM. That's what the manual says.
3-speed?
4-speed, supposedly.
Let's see. Ready?
Is the fuel on?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Come on, baby. We gotta work on the idle,
Yeah.
but
This is awesome.
yeah,
I even love the color.
Dude,
Check
the
out
color's
that-
so cool.
So go. Have you noticed the carburetor? The bowl-less carburetor.
I was noticing the carburetor's funky. I've never seen one like that. Russell.
Yeah, we have a little conflicting information.
Uh-huh.
But no big deal.
Yeah, Russell, I'm assuming is some kind of dealership out of Kansas City,
Probably.
Missouri.
Probably.
But I heard that this was brought over from an Italian guy.
Most likely. That's what I'm thinking.
So you think it was just serviced at Russell? What do
No, it
you
was
think?
probably sold from there.
Oh.
That's my guess. It was brought in. Russell's probably a dealership.
So like a guy moved to the United States and he brought the bike with him. What do you think?
I think the bike was imported
Yeah.
and sold at Russell's.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to pop this heat shield off so I can get in there and polish the underneath. Thank you, sir.
Sure.
It's hard to do one-handed, you know.
Yeah.
Hard to grab the scoop.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah. That's
Look at
going to
that.
look so cool.
I like it.
Looks like a torpedo.
Yeah.
Boys, it was nice knowing you.
Nice knowing you too, bud.
Hey. Come on, go.
Yeah. Like grab the tag and everything.
Oh,
My name's Oscar.
Oh, Oscar Grouse. Trash can guy.
nice. Did it work? A little bit. Hey, my boots.
Steel wool for the fenders.
Yep. Really what you want is like the double-aught steel wool and
Or finer.
or finer, and you just don't be too aggressive, and you just kind of do a circular motion. Look at that. It's already cleaning it up real nice. Look at that.
Wait.
Yep.
Time to get it running
Ready?
on the ground.
Ooh. Isn't it sweet?
I think it might be 4 up, no? All right. Think you got a 2-stroke power band? I wonder if I'll turn off the second.
Like one up, the rest up. I don't know how it works. All down. I don't know what gear he's in.
I think I'm in first.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Out of fuel?
I don't know.
I can't swing it around with the clutch. It's fuel delivery.
Okay. So,
We should probably check how fast the fuel goes to the carburetor.
okay.
It seems like when I really get on it, that's when it
Dies.
dies.
All right.
Alright.
Cool.
So, as you can see, it marked its territory last night. We're going to get to the bottom of the fuel delivery issue, as well as the poor running, maybe check the crank seals. So, it's probably going to take, we're going to take the side cover off, but we got to loosen 2 motor mounts and lift it up because of this foot peg right here. But, what'd you notice last night, Ike?
I noticed that the head is on 180 degrees from what it's supposed to be. It's on backwards.
It's so funny. John
Yeah.
showed me the photo of the engine. I'm like, I don't think that we got the same engine. The head doesn't look right.
Yeah. So
backwards.
It's 4 bolts. We should be able to just turn it around, no problems. And we'll be able to look inside and see what kind of condition the cylinder is in.
Cool.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it says turbo on both sides, so we're good.
So after pulling the head off, putting the head back in correctly, finding a spark plug that actually fits better, cleaning the carburetor, we're just going to go ahead and try to fire it up one more time and see if it runs any better. If it still doesn't run any better, we are going to pressurize the crankcase and check for the seal, crankcase seals leaking, which could cause running issues. So I'm hoping that the spark plug was wrong and it was fouling out and stuff.
Yep. New plug wire too.
Yeah. New plug wire, that's right.
Come on. It's a little bit better already, but we'll see. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon.
Oh, it's not a semi-auto.
Yeah.
Forgot the clutch. Oh yeah, that's funny. It's stronger!
It's faster?
That spark plug is stronger, dude.
Dude, it looks kind of quick.
What gear are you in, first? Have we figured out? I'm thinking probably regular light.
We gotta fix the brakes
And
we gotta,
the
the
running issue.
the running issue. But it's
Yeah.
cool, man.
It is so cool,
So-
dude. Thing moves out pretty good.
It does.
So yeah, I guess we need to check the crankcase just to
It was
be
worth a
thorough.
shot.
Just to be thorough.
Yeah.
So I've rigged up a way that maybe we can check pressure on this. So I'm gonna
Look at
give
that
this a
carburetor.
shot. Huh?
Look at the carburetor leaking.
Leaking all over the place. So I'm gonna put the target at 3 psi. So let's give this a shot. Okay.
So we're gonna listen and watch for
Right now it's at-
bleed down.
Yeah, we're at 5 psi, 4 psi, 3 psi.
I mean, do you want to check and see if we have leaks where we plugged it up?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So we could have leaks right here. We could have leaks at this plug over here. So I'm gonna need to get some sort of a soapy water spray or something, and we are going to spray and check for leaks. There's our that's a leak. we don't need any bubbles there. So we're gonna try to figure out a way to seal that up better, and then we're gonna recheck the pressure on the case. So I've been over the intake, no leak. I've been over the exhaust, no leak. I've also checked the head sealing surface, no leak. But I did find a leak. It's right here in the transmission. I'm gonna put my finger over the hole and we're gonna put pressure in it. Listen carefully. The case is filling up with air.
We'll get the mic right in on that. Yeah, that's...
Heard a little poof. So
excuse you.
So the transmission is separate from the engine case. It should have a seal between it, and that seal is leaking. So we're gonna have to split the case on this thing, and we're gonna have to get down to the crank seal and replace the crank seal.
Hopefully we can do it from the outside, right? Like just take the side cover off.
Hope so.
Like we did the CR500.
Hope so.
Yeah, we're hoping so.
Never messed with one of these engines before,
Of course.
so
Yeah.
you know, it's going to affect the way it's running. It's an obvious problem. We should tackle that. Not saying that's going to fix the problem, but that is a problem that we're going to have to address first.
Okay.
Morini made a ton of these small-bore two-stroke engines back in the 50s and 60s, right down the street from Ducati motorcycles in Bologna, Italy. We were also able to source new seals for our Delorto UA19S carburetor, which turns out is worth more than what I paid for the whole moped. Also, we're starting off the new year with a huge camera upgrade. Behold our brand new 4K 120 frame per second capable, full-frame Sony ZV E1.
Ike!
What?
I made a boo-boo!
No. What's
The
up?
pick broke in the seal. Yeah, that's what I said. I had a good old bite on it, and it just... Yeah.
It'll be alright.
It'll be fine. We just got to get the seal out now. That's it.
I'll just let the motor chew on, man. It's fine.
No, this, you really like this bike, so we're gonna get it out. But just learn from my mistake. Don't trust a pick, even if it is a snap-on.
Yeah. So you got to be really careful with the surface that the seal rides on. If you scratch it,
You're gonna have a leak.
you're going to have a leak and you're going to damage the seal and all that stuff. I have seen people stick screwdrivers under there and give it a little
That's
and,
all I
and,
was. I
and be
tried to give it
okay.
that,
but you really got to be careful. And this screwdriver isn't quite big enough, so I got to find something just a little bit bigger and might be able to.
Those are picks.
Can I see the pick?
All right, let's make sure we find that piece of pick.
Yeah, let's be careful.
There it is.
There it is. Whew.
It didn't go through the bearing.
And that's
Thank
a, yeah,
goodness.
that's a roller bearing there. So
Yeah.
And I really didn't damage the seal.
Yeah, that's all right. Hey, you know what?
We can weld it back on.
Bring the snap on, man.
We got the piece.
Yeah.
We've got both halves, so he really can't complain now.
Yeah. I did that while cleaning my teeth.
Oh
Oh
man.
yeah.
Yeah. So we have this seal right here. This seal was the one that was leaking. It was actually not installed all the way. It might have slipped out, popped out, something. Heck, it might have even popped out when I put pressure in it. But the fact is the seal is in now because it was so easy to press in, almost like it had possibly been spinning and wearing the seal out. So we got a new seal right here. And I need to remove the old seal. So let's see if we can do it. The screwdriver doesn't fit as good this time, Charles.
Oh. And I'm trying to figure out how to zoom on the new camera.
There we go.
Nice. Dude, check out the lens on this camera. It's like major telescoping.
Wow. It
Yeah.
is. So, Charles, I'm not sure if I can
Uh-oh.
Replace the seal with this
Oh,
basket
we
installed.
Okay. Well,
Might have to remove it.
okay, let me see what you got going on here.
This is what I got going on here. I can't seem to get this seal
Past the gear.
past the gear.
Here, let me see where your right hand is. Let's see. Let's get in line with it. Oh boy, so the clutch basket's got to come off.
Ain't that something? Just like 1 or 2 millimeters.
Yeah, I mean, we
apart,
could.
and-
Hey, and you know, we might be able to get the old one out, but we're gonna destroy probably the new one going back. So
Maybe. So the seal is bad. Real pain to get out. Since this seal is so nimble,
and malleable.
yeah, whatever. I believe I can put it in without removing the basket. Hoping. We're gonna give it a shot. Cause I can.
I mean, don't worry, nobody's. It's not like anybody's here watching.
Yeah. They're yelling at the screen.
Don't do that.
I wiped oil on the inside of the seal already.
Yeah.
So don't think I didn't lubricate it. All right, so I'm gonna have to get something a little bit blunt down in that corner right there. So we installed the new seals and it passed the leak down test. So time for reassembly.
Fire it up. Hopefully it's gonna idle now, because we got a brand new carburetor, gaskets, brand new crank seals. Yeah.
Hopefully it'll idle. And I remember I took the side cover off and it wasn't all the way to the top here. We are there. How do they put it? In the pièce de résistance. Come on, Billy. All right, let's give this a shot. Is up choke or down?
I think down is. Because you remember how
Yeah.
the flap goes in the way?
Yeah.
So
Give that a
that's. Here, let's try it. Already a little better.
I'm ready for a ride. Let's see what it'll do.
Remember, we have to get it up to its original top speed,
What was that?
55.
Not on this property.
Yeah, you got it. I have faith. If you can do it on a CR500, you can do it on this. It sounds so funny.
Why did he just get so squirrely? He almost laid her down. That was bad.
You saw that?
Yeah. What do you say?
There's like patches of icy mud everywhere.
No.
I keep hitting them and it just wants to dump it.
I don't think it's gonna go 55.
I think it can do 45.
In the back of a pickup truck.
Nice on the road, flat surface, gentle wind at your back. I'm pretty sure it'll do 45.
Nice.
But it's not gonna do it here. There's
too much mud and ice, huh?
Yeah, too much mud and ice. But this thing's fun.
Can I give it a shot?
Absolutely.
Sweet.
And yep. He needs to take the choke off now.
Some power. It's not bad. It'll really rev to the moon.
It's a pretty cool bike, man.
I'm just not much on two strokes, but just because I can never get them to run right.
The more I mess with two strokes, the more I really like four strokes.
Yeah, no offense to the two stroke fanboys.
And there's no power band on this bike.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, because every once in a while you got all of this and you don't see it, it doesn't look like ice, and you run right through it and you almost
I'm
dump
standing
it.
on frozen dirt, but I'm in the shade because I walked over there and checked on what I fixed with the tractor, and it's soft. So the track is very inconsistent for sure. Yeah, it's definitely a shelf cleaner for sure.
Yeah.
You really can't do much because it's so muddy and dangerous out here.
Oh, so have you felt it too?
Yeah. But it's fun. It's definitely the turbo model because the turbo model is the only one with a 4-speed, and I just found it has 4 gears. So.
Yeah. The gears act a little funny.
Yeah.
It jumped out of gear a couple of times for me.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if that's what the fella was talking about.
Yeah.
But dude, love it.
This thing on a warm summer's eve in like around the neighborhood would be so much fun.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's January in the dirt.
And yeah, pretty bad.
With the frozen track.
Frozen.
So on that note, we were able to revive the Italian Morini 4MP turbo mini bike. What an oddball. 2-stroke, 4-speed manual clutch, and the turbo model, made in Bologna, Italy. You'll see this in another episode of Cars and Cameras, but until then, leave a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. And we didn't hit 55 miles an hour due to conditions, but we think maybe in the back of a pickup truck, it could pull it off.
Hey man,
later.
How was that power band?
It definitely revved very high. Very high. high.
But the power band, did it like pull you back?
It doesn't hit quite as hard as the CR500.
Okay.
So we're not quite done with this bike just yet. We mentioned in the beginning of the video that no one was able to find information on this make and model. Well, one of our fans on the Mini Mayhem Facebook group, Tom, came through with two really cool vintage advertisements for the Chris cycle. Apparently, this Morini 50 was sold here in the States in the late 60s as the Chris cycle. These ads are really cool. This one here is from 1969. They sell the M-3 Super Sport with a 100cc engine with a 4-speed foot shift, a speedometer, headlight, taillight, and other road-going features. And then you have the second ad, which shows the same beautiful green color that mine has, which advertises the Morini 50cc engine with the 3-speed gearbox, the 100,000-mile engine. I wonder if any of them made it that far. Anyway, I just wanted to end the episode on that note. We have an awesome community over on Mini Mayhem of people that are just into the same stuff, into mini bikes, go-karts, small engines. So go join our Facebook group, and shout out to Tom again for sharing these two old ads. Anyway, thank you again for watching, guys. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the obscure mini bike content. We'll see you next time.
That's horrible.
Wow, I'm gonna be soaked just walking out to the shop.